So I wanted to kind of encapsulate a quick thought that I had in a longer video that I just did about AI songwriting, and it is this, that AI songwriting is to songwriting as karaoke is to singing in a band or live music in general, which is to say it is the amateur facsimile of that richer experience, that requires a certain amount of preparation, practice, skill building to actually achieve. If you want to skip all that, you can lower the bar and do the amateur facsimile to get a little taste of what it's like. It's kind of like a fantasy of what it's like. And I think we all know that karaoke is a very, I don't want to say narcissistic, but it's an inward enjoyment. You get up and you enjoy singing it, and the room is sort of nominally supportive, but for the most part, nobody goes to karaoke independently just because this will be a great music listening experience. You go with friends to support each other, to have fun, to get up and kind of, do something different. But it's not like a harbor for professional musicians and great singers to polish their craft, hone their chops. There are other avenues for that are more meaningful. Similarly, when it comes to songwriting, just like karaoke lowers the bar for participation and also lowers the bar for output, so too does AI songwriting. So you can just take any amount of skimpy input and tell it you want a particular kind of output, and it'll do something derivative that's probably in the ballpark of what you had in mind, kinda. And you'll hear a lot of that come from AI songwriters. It brought my song to life, and it's exactly what I had in mind. But they don't know what that means to an actual songwriter. What I had in mind means this journey of lots of decisions and nuances, and maybe I had a kind of specific North Star that I was moving towards, but probably I had to kind of carve, I had to trailblaze along the way. And that's what gets lost on AI songwriting, is that this lack of realization that it is this facsimile, that it is the karaoke of songwriting, and that it might open the door for you to do the real thing, but it's not the real thing in and of itself. So, till next time.